Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for checking in with me. Traveling Things with Profe Gayu. So, basically, I just wanted to do a quick video because I have not been uploading any content recently. So, basically, I want to do a real quick video how I'm still in transition to the Dominican Republic. I plan on actually finalizing that transition in a few months. In the meantime, I'm still here in DC, and I actually just got back from DR on Monday, and today's Thursday, so just a few days ago, and I spent about 17 days out there and had a really good time. It rained for about my entire last week there, and right now it's still raining a lot. But I learned quite a bit in this last trip. Quite a bit. I learned quite a bit on health insurance and how that whole thing works. I learned quite a bit about building credit in the Dominican Republic, and how it's not just with the financial institutions, it is with absolutely everything. Everything from the account you have set up to pay your electric bills, to your account set up to pay your internet bills, your phone bills. All that is tied into credit. And one thing I learned is when I went to go put internet in the apartment, I only qualified for the plan that had 5 megabytes per second. What in the hell are you going to do with 5 megabytes per second? That is so slow that I can't even send a daggone email at 5 megabytes per second. And that's the limit. So that means that when it's actually slowed down, you're only getting 0.2 or 0.3 megabytes per second. So that sucks. But because I don't have any credit in the Dominican Republic, I did not qualify for the higher plans. Now here in the US, if I want to get the highest plan, I know whatever internet that may be, 500 megabytes per second or whatever, it's available with whatever service provider, I can get it. Hey, if I want to pay it, I can get it. But over there, it doesn't work like that. You gotta qualify. You gotta have the credit to show that you will actually pay that bill when that bill comes in. So I only qualify for 5 megabytes per second. So therefore, I couldn't get the internet and put in my name. And you want to put in your name because that's how you build credit. You pay your bill on time. That's how you build credit and within their credit system there in the Dominican Republic. So I thought that was very interesting. Another thing I found interesting is with the healthcare is there are many healthcare health insurance companies, just as there are many healthcare insurance companies here in the U.S. And it's standard there, at least for the bigger medical insurance companies. It's standard there to have 3 different plans, whether a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. A plan A being the superior plan, which offers more perks. And just checking in with Universal and Humano, those premium plan A plans are varying depending on the coverage of the people. So for a coverage of about 3 people, a monthly, that would be about 100 and I want to say 130, maybe 140, between $120 and $140 a month. But over there, you can pay monthly, you can pay tri-monthly, or you can pay annually. And it's all the same whether you paid up by a month or tri-monthly or annually. It's all the same amount of money that you're paying. And I discovered that system, and that's pretty good, because those plans and what they offer are pretty comparable to what you have in the U.S. However, the other plans that most Dominicans get are usually tied to their job of some sort, where their job pays a portion and then they pay a portion. And for Dominicans and who are getting their health insurance in those manners, it's much more cheaper than someone like me will be paying to get a plan with Humano or Universal. Another thing I found out just being out there is it's traffic. And being in the Santo Domingo area, traffic is very hard to avoid. Traffic. And man, where my apartment is now, it's good. The apartment is awesome. Outside the apartment, it could be better. Security, as far as security goes, it can also be better. I like living in the Dominican neighborhood, amongst Dominicans, especially working Dominicans. I would rather be somewhere where there's less congested. Maybe somewhere. I still want to be in the city and have that access to the city and the city amenities, but maybe not in the middle of everything. So I think at this time, when I'm actually moving there permanently, I'm actually going to get a new apartment either just before or just after I get there. So somewhere where I can get some a nice breeze, because where I'm at, the air pollution, you can tell the air pollution is not, the air quality is not as clean, because there's back-to-back traffic, or as they call it, tapon, throughout most of the day, and a lot of movement. And then you got the train, and then you got the buses and the Wawas and the public cars and the personal cars and the taxis and all that moving around, and the motos, all that moving around constantly. And I'm not just talking about during rush hour, even off rush hour, it's just constant traffic. So it's just a headache getting from point A to point B. And I want to be somewhere where, you're not dealing with that 24/7. So with that said, I'm looking at potentially going either just outside of Santo Domingo, maybe in the Santo Domingo province rather than in the Distrito Nacional, or maybe I go in like Santo Domingo Oeste or Este, or maybe even Santo Domingo Norte, but I think I prefer Oeste or Este, where maybe if I can get close to the water, I'll get that clean, fresh breeze off the Caribbean Sea, which I think will be refreshing to have that experience every day. But overall, things are moving. Most of my stuff are in the Dominican Republic already. Probably here in DC, I got probably about 2 bags of stuff, 2 bags of clothes that I'm working with right now, and things are moving along. I'm excited, and I'll tell you one thing: every time I get ready to get on that plane to come back to the States, it gets harder and harder and harder to get on that plane. And then when I get back, it gets harder and harder and harder to even just being here. Because for one thing, even after being over in DR for 17 days, coming back here, it's such a culture shock. Just being here. And it's like, damn, yo, like, yeah, I'm going to be living out there permanently within the next few months, but just knowing I gotta be here for the next few months, it's just like, dang, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here at all. I mean, I love my mom. I love being close to my mom and the fam and all that. But now, I'm already, my mind is already there. My home base is there in DR, there in Santo Domingo, and I'm just ready to make that final move, and that will be coming in the next few months. I did see a live from Taylor Made Dreams. Shout out to Taylor Made Dreams. I saw a live with him. He did a live maybe about a couple of weeks ago, maybe even a little more than that, where he went back to the States to go do some, to get a medical checkup, go to the VA, and all that. And he was saying how he was there for 3 weeks and how that experience was just horrible being there. How he hated being back in the States. And honestly, I'm starting to understand exactly how he feels, because I had spent more, usually when I go to DR, I'm there for like a week, maybe, a week and a half, but this time being there for 17 days and doing so much within that 17 days, coming back here, I just felt like, it just felt like this wasn't, I mean, it's not the place where I need to be and want to be, and I'm just ready to go back. Hell, if I had it my way, I'm looking at the airport right now. I'm looking at Reagan National Airport here in DC right now, as the planes are flying in and flying out. And I'm telling you, if I had it my way, I'd get on that plane right now and go. But I'm here. I still got business to take care of, and I still got some time to finalize and tie up things over here. So within the next few months, most definitely, I'll be in the DR, and I feel good about what I've accomplished thus far in the transition, where not only do I have an apartment, I have basically all my stuff already there in DR in the apartment. Got multiple bank accounts set up. Pretty soon, I will have health insurance set up, along with I'll be starting the residency, the permanent residency process real soon, and yeah, things are moving along, and yeah, good stuff. So hey, thank you all for those who have tuned into this video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My apologies, I haven't been putting out a lot of content. Just, life hits you, you're doing so much, and YouTube is not paying the bills. But with that said, I will be putting out more content real soon. I will putting up some videos I have from my last trip in the DR, from about a week or so ago. We went out to Salinas, which is in the Bani province. And also, I'm going to be putting out a series of videos where I'm really into geography. So I'm going to actually go by each of the provinces in DR, where starting from Asua, going all the way to whatever the last video will be. And I'll be just basically showing you all, giving you all some information on that province, the major city in that province, what the people are known for, and places that you can actually go and check out in those provinces. So please like this video, please share, please subscribe. It helps me grow, and it helps me share my information, so I can help some folks out there who are looking for the information in which I'm sharing. Take care.